Hi, hello, hello, hello. I have got the tea. There's somebody in the collective. All I keep hearing is woe is me, and everybody's tired of hearing their crap. They tired of hearing their crap. We got abundance and spiritual gifts are being elevated. Enjoy your Independence Day. That is one message I have gotten. Enjoy your Independence Day, somebody. Walking away gave endings to the past, and your future is bright. Maybe you gotta wear shades, just like the song. Gotta wear shades. Okay, I keep forgetting what song that is. I used to listen to it when I was younger, guys. They have a on and off again relationship with toxic ties, but your name comes out of their mouth. And they have another person, they have a whole relationship, and your name keeps coming out of their mouth. That's all I keep hearing. People don't know why your name keeps coming out of their mouth. Then we have your partner is saying, woe is me once they treated you bad. Now they're getting treated bad. That has nothing to do with you. That's just karma, y'all. The energy vampires want your energy. These are energy vampires. They want to use you for the harvest. Your energy must be good, okay? Alright, we are going to start with this, clarifying this half. This probably will be an hour. This is a really long message. Let's just put it that way, it's long. I even got some herbal tea because it's long. Alright, we got a wake up call. Someone got a wake up call that all the illusions that they were putting forth are bullshit. They're living in a world of lies. And if you guys wonder where I'm getting the cards, I have this damn bucket I'm moving. And I just literally grabbed all these cards and I go within order because these are the most accurate. Honestly, see, they're falling. They've fallen. Okay. A deck of cards is falling. Maybe that's significant. Alright, so I'll just pick from the bottom. This seems to be the most accurate readings I get anyways, and it has all these card decks I have accumulated. Alright, I guess we're going from down here. Accountability. I'm picking up accountability. Crystals can't replace common sense. Someone does not take an accountability, even to this day. But they're sitting saying, woe is me. And everybody's tired of the bullshit. Then someone's going viral with all this information. Or maybe someone literally is going viral. Maybe you are. Maybe that's why I got that. This is your Independence Day. Or if you are, start talking about this shit on social media. Please. Because it's your Independence Day, mama, papa, whatever. Call me mama, call me papa. That comes in my head. I don't know. It's a sexual thing, evidently, with somebody. Okay. Anyways, we got luxury life. Going viral and sexual. What? Again. Okay, maybe someone got sex on their brain. I don't know. But someone's lived a luxury life and they went viral. Okay? Alright, this person is not committed to a relationship. Or they just found out that the person that wasn't committed to you, who they replaced, is not committed to them. Take it as it resonates. Flip the roles if necessary. And we got blocked passion. Blocked passion. Oh my god. Yeah, they're not even getting any. Maybe that's why I keep mentioning that word sex keeps coming up in my head. And then harvest. They're in blocked passion because they can't harvest anything. Maybe they were depending on your energy. Maybe both of them are energy vampires. I was picking up one. Maybe they're in a relationship with another energy vampire and you were supposed to be their harvest and they can't get it now. Then we got a fox. Cleverness combined with trickery or cunning finds solutions in challenging situations. Maybe you found a way from two energy vampires trying to harvest off you. Maybe you are this fox. And then we got inner turmoil. They don't know how they're going to fix their relationship when they can't harvest energy. You have reached a new level and a new land to be discovered. There's something for you out there. This is for the fox. I want to say you're the fox. You the fox. The world card. Completion. Closing cycles and achievement. 21. This cycle's closed. Though these energy vampires are trying to find their way. Then we got shared healing. Alright. I feel that you tried to share your healing with somebody, but they told you F no. They said fuck no. That's what they said. Fuck no. Alright, but we have shared healing. Maybe you had to do it with your ancestors, or you did it with your kids or something. You shared healing with someone, but it wasn't these vampires, okay? But your healing was done, but it had nothing to do with them. Nothing. Then we have a Four of Pentacles. And this talks about possessiveness, guarding, protecting resources, being stingy, and just real materialistic. That is these guys. They can't get nothing. Because they're energy vampires. That's what they are. Let's call it as it is. Ace of Spades. Through the ashes, you came through all of this. And I think it has a lot to do with your ancestors, y'all. Your ancestors are pretty badass. I've seen them. And I did draw this picture of you. Oh my god. You know what? I didn't do my epic game. Well, I have to do that at the end of this. I drew this picture right here, y'all. Somebody that the tree of life. It's a tree of life, and I don't know. I'm getting better at faces, y'all. I'm getting better. But I drew this, and this to me is somebody is prospering, and tree is life. They're growing a new life for themselves. That's what I'm getting from this. This is a new life for prosperity, but it's just what I seen in my mind's eye. In my mind's eye, I seen that. So that is, if you're male or female, that's a representation of love emerging. It's in the feminine. Love is in the feminine. So it would be feminine energy emerging, okay? Then we got legacy unwritten. Someone here has a legacy unwritten. And I feel that it's a royal background. These ancestors of yours are very, very strong. I want to say they're strong as hell spiritually. And there is nothing that can hurt you or touch you. I think somebody would literally have a heart attack on the way hurting you. I do. That's how strong your ancestors are. That you're strong as hell. And then we got a solo spell. Alright, you lifted all the spells with the solo by yourself with your ancestors. You have healed yourself, and on top of healing yourself, broke and severed the tie to these vampires with your ancestors. And they didn't think you could do it. They did not think you could do it. And you're halfway to whole, whoever this is. You're strong as hell, and you're halfway to whole. This is what I'm saying. These cards, I got a gigantic bucket of 2,000 cards, and these are what comes up. These are what comes up, y'all. Temptation is in your midst, okay? You're being tempted by the allure of something that may not serve your highest good. These are these vampires. Their temptation to go in a lower timeline. Tell them fuck no. Tell them fuck no. Then we got Hollow Journey. I mean, this journey, if you go down the journey they want you to go down, you're not going to get any rewards. There's not going to be anything of generational wealth to give your children. There's going to be nothing. You're going to have nothing and like it, okay? I mean, that is the mindset of these vampires. But right now you're in this free joy. That's where you're at. You're just happy. You're happy being solo. You're happy with your solo journey. And you're rooted in composure. You're rooted. Your tree is on fire with knowledge, and that's it. It's the fire. I want to say the fire of God. You're rooted with the fire of God. There's heavy protection here from God. Heavy protection. Heavy to the protection of God right here. Then we got buds, new beginnings, and expansion. You're expanding something. Whatever project you're working on, keep it going. Keep it going. And it says, embrace what you've learned and cherish your experiences because they are divinely fated. Whatever experience you have with these vampires and you let go and your abilities blew up, it was meant to happen. Don't look at it as a horrible thing and beat yourself up about it, because it was meant to happen this way, because whoever's coming in your life was meant to come in now. You were meant to you have 2, 3 children. You were meant to have these children before this emperor came. You were meant to have things set upon you. There was supposed to be a preset family before this emperor came in. I mean, I don't know. This is just what I'm channeling. Whatever these were, you needed to have certain things for the relationship to work out. And it says, too, we got it's worth the time, number 2. So whatever it came from this, you gain your knowledge. Don't beat yourself up, because what you think is baggage is what the other person thinks is treasure. What I'm picking up is those screaming kids or those screaming grandkids you have, or just all the people around you that you help. There's somebody that has not a lot. They're very successful, but they don't have a lot in family. And they haven't had a lot of happiness. But you will be their happiness, is what I'm picking up on. You will be the happiness that they never experienced. I can't say why they didn't have this happiness. Maybe it was kind of like you. They had to go through these crazy experiences, and maybe they didn't want any kids at the time. And maybe now they don't mind having kids, but maybe they don't care if it's their kids or not their kids at this point. I feel they're older. I feel they're at least in their 40s. Or at least 30s, but this is not... I guess if you are not younger, this is not your reading. But you can always listen. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I listen to readings that aren't my readings because I just like to hear readings for, because I'm trying to improve on my delivery. It's not that I'm copying people, it's the delivery that I'm trying to work on. And I work on my delivery every day. Even though I got weird, eccentric ways about me, I still do. It says, your partner is saying, woe is me, once they treated you bad. Alright, let's see what goes on with that one. Woe is me. Alright. The transformation isn't chaos, it's cosmic alignment. Okay. This person is saying, woe is me because of your cosmic alignment. That's none of their business. That's between you and God, guys. And then you got nourishment here. I listen to my body's wisdom and give it to the nourishment it truly needs. You're giving yourself spiritual wisdom, whoever this is. And there's nothing wrong with the transformations that are going on. These were meant to happen. Victim mode, oh my God. This is woe is me. This is woe is me. I gotta save this. It kind of looks like that face. It kind of reminds me of your person over here doing the most. We're saving that one. Alright, worthwhile. Alright. Worth is never earned. It is... Is this remembered? Yeah, it is remembered. Alright, so worth is never earned. It's remembered. So, that person's worth is remembered as they did nothing for you. And that's what's the woe is me. And then we have pay attention. Pay attention to your surroundings. To people that may be trying to do you wrong at this hour. Because these people, they're starving. They starving. And when I say they starving, their ass is starving. So, yeah. This is what they're doing. They so hungry for your energy. They so hungry. I can't make this up if I wanted to. Body shame. I haven't had this card come up in months, but they body shamed you. Maybe they said that they didn't think your body was good enough, and this is why they cheated on you and found this other energy vampire. Then we got Oak Tree. Power, courage, and strength. You had to get your own power, courage, and strength because this person sure the hell was not helping you. Now they're getting temperance in reverse, and they're getting imbalances, and the money at excess is a large amounts is going out. They're getting discord, getting recklessness and hastiness. Without you, nothing's balanced, and they're sad about it because they didn't want you around. We got to remember that. Justice is in the house. Justice is in the house for this one. I'm just leaving this card out because this reminds me of how your person is. If it's male or female, this is the kind of face that they're looking up. Oh my God, the pain. Woe is me. This is what they're doing, and now justice is here. You cannot escape God's justice. I don't care who the fuck you think you are. I don't care. I don't care. Whoever gave you life could smack that ass. And God is here to smack that ass. And it ain't you. It ain't you. It's the person you were with. And they can say, woe is me all day long, but God is still going to smack that ass. We got 4 cups. Oh my God, I'm trying to think what the 4 cups was. I want to say the 4 cups was a remembrance. I don't know. I'm learning, y'all. I'm a year from doing personals. I am a year off from doing personals. And I'm okay because I would rather do dog videos and stuff like that. Even though I've been trying to get outside and do a stream that was at least a half hour. But I get down there in 15 minutes and it's so hot out. Chong is so tired and hot from just dealing with the heat. It's been crazy. But you know what? I think that's half of the energy. I think feeling the heat from the backfires and stuff has really made this person hot and tired. I do. I just think because my dog's been hot and tired. I think it's just the heat from whatever happened. But we got Four Cups is it warns that being too absorbed in your own feelings or negative thoughts can cause you to overlook new blessings and offers currently being presented to you. Okay, so this person's looking at offers, good offers, because they can't come near you anymore. That's it. They can't. They can't take the heat. Just like my dog can't take the heat. They can't take the heat. The heat's too hot. Alright? And instead of maybe going for another offer, maybe there is somebody that's more suited for them. They don't want to do it. Because they're just being stubborn. And you're just over here trying to make peace, okay? You're John Lennon. And you're like, all I'm saying is give peace a chance. God, I forgot what 70s one is that. That has to be John Lennon. It was around that Vietnam era. I love John Lennon. He's one of my favorites. That's why I love the Beatles so much. Alright, you were made a target. Because you want peace. Whoever is making peace is the target. That's it. They want you to go with the war. Go with the narrative. Go with the narrative. I need your energy. Okay. I'm just playing with y'all. This is crazy talk to me. It really is. And then we got the Master of Illusions, the moon. The moon. The moon is telling the victim, they're saying all the fantasy they're living in, they're showing them everything. Truth is being revealed with the moon. Whatever is hidden, not no more, because the moon is here. Oh, loss of soulmate. I haven't seen this one in months either. Alright, there we got a loss of a soulmate because of their decisions, and they went on a fool's journey by themselves. They told you to go F off. This is what they did. Okay? This person went on a fool's journey, and this is how they look, okay? And you're supposed to go backwards in time after how many, I don't know, it could be years for some of you. But whatever the time span, they left doing this. Maybe they had a dog. Or they got a dog. I don't know. They left with it, and maybe they got a little dog, okay, this time. And then they left and they found a dog and they left and whatever. And now this is what they look like and there's no dog. I see them just, maybe whoever they were with said that they were keeping the dog. I don't know. I'm getting something about a dog. Alright, they lost a dog in this journey. You know, maybe they couldn't take care of the dog. I don't know. Death is here. This relationship has hit an end. Death is death. When someone dies, you cannot take it back. This journey between you and this person is done. It's never coming back. It will never be back because death is here. I don't know why people think that you can bring back the dead. You can't. Even in the best magical circles where they had necromancies that brought back, you can see it in Pet Cemetery because it is a thing, guys. Yes, it is. It's dark magic from Haiti. You can technically bring back the dead in different kinds of things, but the thing is you're bringing back a dark attachment with them. That is why this ritualistic stuff is not done anymore. So, that's it. And I don't live in Haiti. I do know about it, but I would never practice that kind of magic because it's dark. But some people do. It is what it is. Do I judge them? No. It is what it is. But I got a truth card here. I don't know why this happened. Okay, maybe they were involved. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt here. Maybe they were involved with so many third parties, they thought that you wouldn't find out. Maybe they thought you would never wake up from whatever slumber they thought you were in. And this is what they're doing. They feel stupid. They feel like they lost because you found out a truth. God is real. That's all I got to say. You have the victory. You have the victory right here. The victory is yours. And then you're being told to believe. Believe in yourself. And start creating things. Rabbits create things. Obviously, they procreate a lot, but they create things a lot. And this person is in the Three of Swords, heartbreak. They broke their own heart. That's what I keep hearing. I keep hearing they broke their own heart, and a business partner, someone they were in some kind of business with, that they moved a lot of money with, there's a loss. There's a money loss with a business partner. And now they're living at Hell's Gates with a whole demon themselves. And they are a demon because they go around stealing energy, and then when they can't get their supply back, this is what they do. And they wonder why God won't answer their prayers. They're literally sitting there, I'm channeling this, and they are praying that somebody comes back so they could siphon their energy, and their dark their dark plan, biological. I keep thinking, I don't know why I said that, but their plan that was diabolical. I can't even talk in this thing, and I'm a very good speaker. Their dark plan was to stop somebody. Is pretty much where we're at. And even in their dark plan, they can't get it done. Alright, we're going to do this. I got my crystal here. We're going to hold him up. This is a depiction of your person being crazy right here. But yeah, it's their plan just fell apart, and they don't know what they're going to do. This might be the end of this person, honestly. I don't know. Okay, they have an on and off again relationship with toxic ties. Alright, we're going to clarify this. Then we'll re-clarify them with mine, and then we got to do the epic game. Oh my god, we got to do the epic game after this, y'all. I love the epic game. 7 of Wands. Alright, I want to say that's competition. I want to fact check my own damn self here. I really do. Because I want to make sure that I'm right. Because sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'm not. 7 of Wands is defending your boundaries and facing... I knew it was about competition, but I wanted to get the whole thing in. It signifies that you're being challenged, but have the resilience and the strategic advantage, the high ground, to fight off opposition and protect what is yours. Alright? I guess you had to protect yourself up in this energy. So that's what you're doing. You took the high ground. Then we got don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. There's a lot of pride involved in this. Then we got expect powerful change. Expect powerful change. Collective baggage. You are truly healed enough for me to walk into your life. Are you truly healed enough for me to walk into your life today? You mirrored back something to them with this baggage card. This is what you would be saying to them. And if they can't answer this question, look at themselves and be healed, they cannot walk into your life today. That is why. It has nothing to do with they were a shithead. It has to do with where they're at as a person, okay? And then there's buried potential. And this talks about settling for lust. Lust. I was going to say less and lust came. Maybe you were settling for lust. I don't know. Maybe, and not love for some of you, but you got buried potential. It's buried there, but it's there. Let it out. Let it out. Oh, it's very high UV. No wonder my dog's going crazy out there. And there's an emerging dawn. Trust that every ending is another beginning. Counting, coming in disguise. You might not even think a new beginning's coming. I don't think one's coming to me either, collective. I don't. I don't think I'm going to have another relationship. I don't think anyone likes me. I really don't. And honestly, I'm okay if nobody does like me. I'm happy with me as a whole and just going to my little doctor's appointments, which is it's just dentists and little things like that. So, getting caps on my teeth and just stupid stuff. But I'm happy with that and my kids and my grandkids, and I don't care. But I hear readers say I have somebody coming. Do I truly believe it? No, but that is coming. But I will let you know. But once you're in self-love, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if anybody walks through the door. You're happy with you and your family, and that's the point. And we got good news, success in love, career success, completing a major project, receiving recognition or rewards, financial stability, enjoying the rewards of your efforts. You're not going to enjoy the rewards of your efforts because the other person's not there to take from you, pretty much. I don't want to let you go. This is what this person over here is saying to you. They don't want to let you go. But you know what? This person is the person that left you in your darkest hour. This is a person that found a third party. This is a person that didn't give a damn about your relationship, but now they do. What, you know? And they made a wish and it didn't come through. They're wishing for you, but it got denied by you. You denied their wish. You denied their wish. Good. I'm glad you did. And they're in a labyrinth. Situations are often difficult to understand or solve. And finding a way out is challenging. This new relationship they thought was going to be better than you. This person that was better than you left them in a labyrinth. Let them stay in their labyrinth. You got lots of stuff going on here. You're busy. You got to protect your family and your prosperity. What you got to do. They're protecting their family. Protect your family, your prosperity. Whatever will come, will come. And now you called your power back. Your power is back. You called it all back. It's yours. It's done. And you got disguise. There's somebody here that's a chameleon in disguise. Maybe they're like a nice guy or nice girl, but they're in disguise in your energy. This feels like a new person. This is not this person. This person and this person are two different people. Woe is me is over here. This is a new person that's trying to read you, but if you find that someone's sketchy, this is for some of you, not all of you. If you find somebody is kind of weird and you get a weird vibe around them, and you don't understand why and you think it's maybe just you, it's because they're trying to be nice to you because it could be for sex. Even though you think that you're done, this person, you're like a challenge. So, just be on a lookout for that for some people, not all. And it says you have many layers of truth to discover. There's more truths coming out from your whole situation from this person. Okay? You're still going to be finding shit out even a year later for some of you. Then he says, if you ask me, I will say no. Alright, so if this person says, could we get back together? I'm broke. You're going to say no. It's been too long. It's been too long, and they've been too terrible. And their happiness, the Ten of Pentacles, is not happening. It is not happening. You were their Ten of Pentacles. You were their happiness. They had gone. Then we got overload. Stress causing issues in love. Overworked and overwhelmed, carrying work burdens alone. Financial strain, large unavoidable expenses, daily struggles with money. They're also dealing with this. You're not bailing them out no more. You're not helping them in that area. Somebody could be in the music industry. I don't know. It doesn't have to be that you could just do stuff with music. It doesn't have to mean you're a musician. It could be. It doesn't have to be. You could just be one of these people that produces music. You could be a producer. It could be anything like that. Then you got abundance in reverse. A shallow or self-centered partner, an unreliable business partner, jealousy or envy among colleagues. Poor money management, hoarding, or stinginess. Alright, well, I guess if you're hoarding and you're stingy, you're not going to have money. Because you're going to blow your wad before you get it, obviously. Alright, then we got investigating. There's some kind of investigation going on. It could be an actual investigation or just maybe you investigated it. Take that as it resonates. Then we got trust the signs and follow your guidance. Trust the signs. Don't believe everything these people are telling you. And this balance card came this way. These people want to bring you to an imbalance. Trust the signs. An imbalance is in your thing. And then there's love. There's some kind of love energy coming, but there's all this other crap in between that. I feel it's one of these decisions that if you pick the right one, you hit the jackpot. If you pick the other one, you miss out. Type thing. You know what I mean? But you can't stay stagnant for too long. That's what I'm picking up. Or if you make the wrong decision, you're going to be like this one. Don't want to be like that. No, sirree. Maybe just do investigating. Maybe that's why the investigation came out. We're going to use him as an example, this person, of who this whole reading is. Before you do anything with love, do your investigating to make sure you don't get this. That's what we'll do. We'll make an example of this person because this person has done the most and they're not a good person. They're not a good person. They don't have good intentions. Not at all. They're very dark inside. They really are. Alright, we got more. There's more. There's always more. Walking away gave endings to the past, and your future is bright. You gotta wear shades. Alright. That means the other person's future is not bright. Alright, 5 of Wands. This is a heavy fighting. Alright, this is just quarreling. The 5 of Wands is some of the most aggravating energy there is. It's like always being stuck in a... I mean, I could pick up the exact thing, but it's just a lot of quarrels and stuff. Alright, let's see. I'll get the exact here. Yeah, Five of Wands is very aggressive energy. Alright, it's where competing ideas create temporary chaos, and it signifies proving ground. So it's creative friction, competition, and clashing of egos. I mean, you don't want to be a part of where that's going, okay? And then we got the Six of Pentacles that follows right after that. I never had so much tarot in one, and I got a whole bucket full there. So oh god, it even got hotter out. Alright, we're gonna search. Six of Pentacles. I know the Five of Pentacles, like poverty, so it represents a healthy balance of giving and receiving, financial stability and generosity. Alright, so this is a healthy balance. Alright, you got whoever this is for, you got a healthy balance. You're starting to get a healthy balance, and there's just heavy competition for some of you. Then you got let it go. You haven't let some negative energy go. Lies of envy turn against the gossiper. Someone that was lying on you has turned against them. Maybe it's that you've already experienced it. Using dark magic to destroy destiny. Someone's out here being a kitchen witch. Like mermaids say, they're eating toenails. Maybe they're eating toenails in their kitchen witch stuff. I don't know. I don't be doing shit like that, so I don't know. I think it sounds funny. True intentions are revealed. Alright, and then we got overbearing behavior. They're being overbearing to you. They're stepping on boundaries. They're all doing all kinds of shit for no reason. Using love as a weapon. They want to use the love as a weapon, but you got divine protection, which this one don't come out every reading. So that's good. Fighting for what you love. Claim what's yours. Love is a battlefield. Whatever you got in this field that means anything to you besides this person, whatever else is in there, if it's children, animals, or whatever, claim it and get out. Get in, get out. So you know what? You ain't getting your dog, you ain't getting your cat. You can't even afford the food, or whatever. Then we got Counsel's Compass. Seek advice to steer judgment as insightful talks illuminate your journey. Counsel's Compass. So it sounds like good sound advice. And Wheel of Fate this is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is upright for you. Stay away from this person and the Wheel of Fortune comes closer and you're breaking free. Breaking free to a new horizon. And the Fog. We got Fog, feeling lost and obscurity. Yeah, there's a fog that is all around this situation. And some of y'all are feeling lost, but whoever's lost shall be found. Let the fog do its thing. Fog, to me, this is like a Tower card. See how it goes on here? Instead of having the Tower and you can't see the sun. It's kind of this, to me, this is the Tower. You're in fog. And everybody's in fog, but you're breaking free from the fog. So this is pretty much a Tower energy. At least with the Witch's Cauldron deck, the Oracle, fog is a Tower. Alright, then we got Knight of Cups, and this is somebody that's very charming and idealistic and determined and tactful and graceful. I'd be careful. with this Knight of Cups. There's somebody in your energy that is coming in very charming. I don't know if they're for your best good or they just want to do their thing, if you know what I mean. It could be male or female. They just might want this sex relationship. Keep the bar right where it is. Your standards aren't high. Their effort is too low. Keep your bar high. Who cares? Don't settle for what doesn't suit you. And someone's tired of fighting. Maybe it's you, maybe it's them, maybe it's both of you. I don't know. And then ancient knowledge. Somebody's getting ancient knowledge. Maybe they're doing different spiritual work. Possibly. And then we got this mushroom. Recycling, breaking down problems. To me, this is the Tower in reverse, okay? With this deck here, the Witch's Cauldron, this would be your Tower, and then this would be with the Tower in reverse. Alright, you get the thing where these are the problems you need to fix, and it's like, before the Tower hit, you figured out, recycled it, alchemized it, and then when the Tower hit fully, it hit them like a fog. This is all Tower energy, though, folks. This is all Tower energy for the Witch's Cauldron deck. It just is. Alright, and then we have ex-lover joins forces with enemies for personal gain. Alright, maybe they decided to go against your ops or some shit like that. And then we got a Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody that moves within this energy of taking what is theirs, and they pretend to love you, but they don't. That's what a Queen of Cups in reverse is to me. Someone's going to pretend they love you. Maybe that's where two lovers keep coming up. Then we got Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and this is somebody that's not practical, reliable, and they're not committed. And they are not conservative. And they're only a knight. They're not a king. You really don't want to get involved with that. And then doing drugs. Comes right after that. This knight is going to be on some sort of substance. I can't tell you what. Don't want to know, but something. And somebody's over-explaining everything. They just keep over-explaining. These are the people that are usually lying to you. Over-explaining is a sign of people lying. And then we have unfollow self-care. You can't heal while stalking his Instagram. Stop looking. Someone is looking. Why are you looking at the person that's doing this? Why? Just saying. I got rid of my... I have 6 actual accounts with my social media over there on Facebook, and honestly, I don't really mess with Facebook like that no more, and I gave up on it, and I literally stopped going over there because I just got tired of things popping up. So unsubscribe to these things if it's stopping your healing that much. Then we got a trailblazer. When you walk into the unknown, you teach others what's possible. Some of y'all are just inspiring people to live their best life, I guess. And then this one's like, damn, I don't know why I had to cause all this. I just wanted to get some energy and money from you. I wanted to get you a fortune, maybe get a little poo-tang while I'm at it. That's what he or she's saying over here. And you just don't want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it. I'm not involved, and I don't want to hear it. So I know y'all don't want to hear it if I don't want to hear it. There's a lot of BS going on in the world. I still got a big pile here. And we got one left. Alright, we got abundance in love and spiritual gifts are being elevated. Enjoy your Independence Day. Maybe this is the bunch of cards that are good. Lucky break. Alright, some of y'all have a lucky break. You're supposed to jump into whatever it is because your lucky break is here. Too stubborn to listen to reason. Someone's just too stubborn to listen to reason. Forget about them. Alright, we got Six of Wands. I think we already went with that one. I think we did. Oh, it's a Six of Pentacles. Alright, let me search again. Six of Wands. Gotta make sure I get the right wording because I want to try to give you guys a good reading. Because I'm learning and you guys are getting a reading all at the same time. Alright, this is reaching a major milestone after hard work and being applauded for it. This card reminds you to celebrate your achievements. So this is a good card. Celebrate your achievements, even though it's so dark. It's my horror deck that I ordered. Alright, we got Four of Pentacles over here on this. Yeah, let me see here. And Four of Pentacles. Alright, now we'll go to the Pentacles. Alright. Oh yeah, this was the greedy one. Okay. Okay, this is, this warns you against, it signifies his financial stability savings, but it warns against greed, hoarding, and fear of scarcity. This is protecting your resources, okay? Four of Pentacles, protect your resources. Protect them. Alright, then we got Four of Cups. Alright, let's find out. There's a lot of fours. Maybe 444 is a thing? I don't know. This warns that being too absorbed in your own feelings or negative thoughts can cause you to overlook new blessings. Alright. Don't be so absorbed with this other person to see what's right in front of you, okay? Then we got Knight of Swords. Alright, I got a feeling what that is, but I just want to make sure that they're coming as a sword, so that's never good when they're coming in as sword energy. Alright, this is the element of air. And this card signifies a time to charge forward with total conviction, though it warns against being overly brash. Alright. And then on the upright, it means that your mind is in full commitment and action has already begun. You are highly determined to see your plans through and are unafraid to speak your truth or cut through confusion. So if somebody's barreling towards you, they're unafraid to speak your truth and cut through confusion. They don't want to vindicate you. F this person. Anyways, we got Twitter isn't your therapist. Okay. Maybe, you know, I want to say I might not say I'm on YouTube, y'all. I might not say Twitter's your therapist, but I listen to Carl Young over here on YouTube, and YouTube could be your therapist. YouTube can be your therapist. I'm here to say Twitter might not be your therapist, but YouTube can. Because YouTube has been my therapist. Because they have actual psychiatrists, everything over here. Okay, love is love. Okay, love transcends labels, genders, and expectations. It says, let your heart feel without fear or apology. Alright, love is love. It don't matter what it looks like. If you feel that the fact that that card came out, maybe some of you are dealing with Maybe you didn't like, no, people around you didn't know you liked women and didn't know you were in the community, the LGBT community. And maybe you're getting opposition from all sides, which makes sense why there's such crazy energy in here. It makes sense. Choosing to walk between. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, one fell on the floor. Somebody didn't choose to walk between worlds. That fell on the floor. Alright. Anna came here and the card fell on the floor. Alright, so for some of you, this is not for all of you. This is not for all of you guys. This person, let's say it's two women that like each other, or two men, and they said, vindicate me. And then there's vindication up here with these Four of Pentacles. There's a lot of vindication with this knight, with the Knight of Swords, okay? This person didn't want to admit that they loved the same sex. And this fell on the floor because they didn't cross between the worlds. They left it. They were trying to keep you a dirty secret. That is what I'm getting from that. And I'm sorry that happened to you because it feels horrible over here. But you're being told to have a centered calm. This seems like a lot of stuff for one person to go through. We got Midnight Spiral. You'll say you'll never go to sleep soon, but the hours slip through your fingers like sand. The quiet of the night becomes a trap. One more episode, one more scroll, one more thought you can't control. You know the cycle, and you know the cost. What will the avoiding what are you avoiding in the daytime? Find truth in the surrender and faith. So you're avoiding something, and then when you sleep it comes up. Maybe it's this person that couldn't walk between worlds, that loves the same sex and they can't say it to their family. Maybe there's a lot of circumstances. Then we got 222. You're stepping to a season of unity where relationships are flourishing and mutual understanding is taking root. It doesn't have to be romantic. Sometimes the best relations in your life are not romantic. And someone's getting freedom, 555. Freedom is coming to somebody from a bad situation. And inner child. Somebody is dealing with inner child wounds. Self-healing, guys. Self-healing. Reflections of the truth. The truth is there. And if you avoid it, you get reflections of the truth in every lie. Journey. Someone is oh, there we go. I wasn't say they're a unicorn. Maybe someone is a unicorn on a journey. Someone here's a unicorn on a journey, doing something different that's going to cause them a lot of money. Windfall. Unparalleled. Somebody is on a journey that's unparalleled. Nobody has taken before. No one has taken this journey. And it's coming right up under here where I was channeling a unicorn. Ready or not, this journey, the success is coming to whoever this is. And we got gratitude. This person's so grateful. So grateful. And then we got a power pull. There's a power pull in this situation. There's people against it. The damn haters. But there's a warm welcome to their community. There's a warm welcome otherwise. Then we got self-neglect. Someone's neglecting their own needs in some kind of relationship. And I think it's this person. We're going to keep that here. There he is. They're in victim mode and they're doing self-neglect. We're going to keep that there. That's that person. Whispering Pines. Nature's voice guides you. Voices guide you. Listen to their wisdom. Go to nature. Oh my God. I've been trying to go to nature all day, guys. It's hot. And Chong is he's just tired. Ever get out there and the heat knocks his ass out. Whirlwind. Don't get caught up in drama. Choose peace. Choose peace. There's a lot of drama. Then we got this Emperor right here. Stability, structure, protection, authority, focus, and discipline. This could be you guys. You guys could turn into this Emperor energy because you had to take care of yourself for so long. And then we got the World. A cycle is done. This is the second time we had the World. Then we got Cloud of Unknowing. Float on the clouds of the unknown. Surrender to the mystery. And it falls right up under a cycle ending. Then we got Carried Away. Let yourself be caught in the whirlwind of romantic moment. Oh my God, that's so sweet. Oh Lord, now somebody's in the Nine of Swords. Sadness, sickness, sleepless nights, and worries. Well, it seems like they had their chance in the sun. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. You know what I mean? If they went and found a whole other person to sleep with and they went on a fool's journey, why can't you? Why can't you? This card deserves to be here with this person. This needs to be this place. Okay. This is your other person. They in self-neglect, victim mode in this, and they don't want you to have no more sex. Don't have any more. I've had all the sex in the world, but you're not allowed to have any. Okay, that's what they're doing. But you here, this was upright. Two of Swords. You are being torn between worlds, but you're facing your fears. You're guarded. You are guarded. You're not letting this person back. You're not. You're just told to, happily single after a toxic relationship follows. You happily single. You don't give a damn. Divine protection. You're divinely protected. Trust each step of your intuition. Trust each step. Then we got Page of Wands. Confident, courageous, adventurous, bold, energetic, and optimistic. Alright, and then we have, this came in reverse, Ace of Swords. Lack of ideas, indecision, faulty logic, miscommunication, injustice, frustration, creative blocks, and failure, insults. Alright, maybe some of you feel like the things that are coming in are like the Ace of Swords in reverse. You got miscommunication. I want to say it's from this one. I know I keep bringing this card up, but we got self-neglect, Ace of Swords, miscommunication, because they blocked some of y'all. And now this is them. So we're going to keep this in this pile because it deserves to be here with this person. Willow, surrender, emotion flow. Where are you being asked to bend, not break? You're being told to be like the willow tree. Knight of Wands, being hasty, energetic, charming, warm, exciting, fearless, confident, hero, open-minded, travel, and revolutionary. Alright, maybe somebody is traveling this way. I don't know. If they are, I don't know if I would try to get too involved with that person. Silent ruins. Give voice to the past. Trauma to find your peace within. Express your feelings. Alright, in the silent ruins of your past, if you need to feel the pain to kind of process it and let it go. I did that. I had to process and let go. It says, life is a series of choices. Choose love. Alright? You're being told to choose love. Remember me by the happy memories we created. Remember this person by the happy memories and move on. Move on. That's it. Cleansing rain, let go and renew. The rain washes away the cold, the old, the cold. Maybe it could be the cold too. The rain's washing away the old, and maybe it gets cold. Maybe some of the intentions this person had was cold. I don't know. And then we have soil, stability and simplicity. Alright, just be simple and stable and you should be okay. Simplicity, live in simplicity. Then we got an Ace of Cups. New beginnings, new relationships, new romance, love, happiness, maybe pregnancy for some, celebration for others. I'm not sure. We got a lot of happy days going. I took the easy way out. Somebody in your energy took a easy way out. Then we got Sage Keeper. Alright, so it's without needing to fix or flee, you know how to simply sit with somebody in their storm. Alright, you know how to sit with somebody while they're healing so they can feel better. And then we got lies and betrayal show their true self behind the mask. You know this person for the stuff they did to you in your time of need, and it was uncalled for. And they always come back when they're hurt. Group is using slander to tarnish image on social media. So for some of you, their ex or whatever is doing all this to you. Now they feel terrible because their ex got rid of their ass too. Lost. I've been looking for you and all the wrong people. Okay, this person just been dating people that was reminding them of you. That's kind of creepy. Then we got dynamic harmony. Dynamic harmony. They feel you have dynamic harmony. How could you have dynamic harmony with this, okay? That's doing this. Maybe they don't bathe a lot. Maybe they're just wearing the same clothes and all that. How can you have dynamic harmony with any of that? I'm just saying. They need to go take care of themselves, go get mental help, whatever they need to do. This is not your problem. Divine is telling you to stay away from this person until they get all their help. Until they get all their help, yeah, you need to stay away. You need to stay away. Alright, now I want to do my epic game. I want to, guys. I want to. Let's see what's going behind the scenes. Let's see what's going behind the scenes. Closing out. We're going to close out with the game of epic. Let's see. Okay. Oh my god. My throat is killing me, guys. Alright. Yeah, I don't know if I told you guys, if you made it this far in the video, my son is getting me new furniture. It's wonderful. He's taking me to the store. He got some extra money from this car accident he got into, and he goes, Mom, I'll get you anything you want. So I'm getting a bed and new stuff for my apartment. And I'm getting out and I'm getting my fresh start, guys. And my other son, I told him, I'll have my other son get the big stuff in. He's gonna be getting me a divinity table and stuff. I'm gonna have a nice room to do all this in. I'm so excited. But behind the scenes here, we got Lord of the Arena. We got a good human championship, okay? There's a good human championship here. I just find this fun. I just like playing the game of Epic, closing this out. Sometimes it's significant. I feel everything is significant. We got an ancient chant, and this is draw 2 cards. Okay, we got witchcraft and either evil eye, intentional witchcraft, or unintentional witchcraft. But either way, that's some kind of witchcraft. And we could do it by rumors. There's all kinds of ways we could do it. Alright, it says 2 cards. Draw 2 cards from here. So we're drawing 2 from here. Alright, and then we got an evil event. And this is draw 2 cards. Army of the Apocalypse. These are people that are your opposition that may be trying to just be happiness haters, I'm taking. And there's 2 cards here, so we got to draw 2 more here. Alright, let's grab 2 more. Yeah. Put this over here. So we got some haters. And then this Sage event. I'm getting where you cleansed your energy and they may have ganged up on you. There's some people that have ganged up on you and you've freed and cleansed them, cleansed yourself from them. And then it said draw 2, so I had this here. We got Rally the People, and this is a good human event. Alright. It doesn't say draw any card from here. So, this is a good human event, so, and they're doing a flag, so you've won something. You have won something. You've kept something. It says draw a card. You got the blue dragon, so you get to draw 1 card. This might be over, I don't know, after this. Alright, we got Sage Dragon Championship. Okay, this was for another opponent that maybe was doing actual magic on you or just wouldn't leave you alone, okay? But you have saged yourself from this person, cleansed yourself from this energy. And then we have Good Unicorn Championship, Noble Unicorn. That doesn't come out all the time. Maybe there's something you do that's unique to no one else, that no one else can do. And you're coming out like a unicorn because that unicorn card doesn't come out all the time. So it said draw 1 card, so we here. So this story's not over. So we got here, you're fighting to show your worth. And maybe there's something you do really well. I don't know. And then we have here, Sage Spirit Champion, Airborne Ambush. It says draw a card from here too. I guess your life is not over. At least this reading is not over. At the end of your turn, you may draw a card, and we draw the card for that. Alright, we got this little, the Muse energy. You are somebody's muse. Interesting. I don't get that all the time. Somebody thinks of you inspiring and you have become someone's muse. Maybe you got a secret admirer. Okay, we got Evil Demon Championship. Damn. Draw a card. Come on, draw a card. Alright. We're going to do this till it says don't draw a card. We got a succubus on the table. Somebody with that Jezebel energy. They want to be your champion. So you got a succubus in your life. Be careful. There's a succubus trying to do something to you. Or an incubus, however you want to do it. And then you got inner peace. This ended with inner peace. And it's a good event. And you gain 10 health. You've gained inner peace from a succubus and all this other stuff, but now you have inner peace. And whatever games they were playing is over. See, even the cards you think don't really signify things, they can signify a lot. They can. They really can. But you are getting good health. And sometimes that goes long and long. It depends on how long that goes. But I try to do this for a closer, the Epic game. This other ones I have, these Dungeon and Dragon ones, them are kind of expensive. I'm gonna wait till after I move for those. I'm gonna wait till after I move because I feel that those are, some of them are like $40, okay? I don't have that kind of money to invest right now until I get fully moved. I got my son buying me furniture, my other son's buying me furniture, got these U-Hauls coming. I got stuff going on. But we're going to clarify this. Someone is playing the game. They're trying to play a game with you. Alright, that was clarified. Playing games. Then we got, somebody's being real loyal in this. Friend, family, or lover. You got a loyal dog and someone playing games. And then someone's spying on you. Maybe they're like this toad in the, I want to say this one of these electric bikes just going around spying on you. I don't know. Electric bike came up. I see them all the time where I'm at in Ohio, so a lot of people ride them around. Maybe they're just around with this bike doing this. Then we got poverty comes to deceptive people. Alright, somebody's in poverty. Maybe that's why this toad is doing that. And then we got it's a divine masculine. It's going around and following you. I can't make this stuff up. Alright, now we got clarification from that deck. Wow. Alright. Well, I think we got enough closing stuff, and we had a good, happy, epic game today. And I'm going to show you, this is what I seen in the other, that's what I seen in the other world, was you're a prosperous tree growing. You're a growing, happy tree. This in abundance goddess energy. This really is, this tree energy. And you're a healer, because the healing energy usually is with the trees and stuff. So you're a goddess that can heal and all this other stuff. So keep going, whoever you are. Because Independence Day is here for you. It is here for you. And I'll talk to you in the next one. And I'll be on my next. So I want to tell you, if you made it this far, every single dog walk, I am going live. But the last 2 lives went really short because it's like 103 heat index out there. So when my dog cools off, I got my air conditioner going. It's 75 degrees in this house. Actually, it's 70. That's why I have this on, because he likes it at 70 degrees. After he recuperates with his 70-degree weather and has to go out in the other, we'll see how far we get. And I will be going on another live, because I want to talk to the people. I can't channel and do live right now because I don't know. I don't think I'm experienced enough, guys. So I'll do the dog walks. And I will see y'all on the next one, because I'm going to draw out something else and take Chong out again. And I hope you guys are having a beautiful day, and I'll see you again.